Ladies and gentlemen, we have our final guest. Finally, we have been joined by actor, TV host, comedian, and social media sensation, Hero Daniels in the house.
Oh my God.
And Mazino has been going on and about how two of them are going to compete today.
Well,
and I'm not going to support you today.
Game master versus game master.
You have to
No,
win.
you're the game master.
No, but you're the
no,
game
I'm the
master.
game boy.
Please,
It's
no.
fine.
He's always winning. You have to win him today.
Well, it depends. It depends on what kind of games.
Don't worry, it's very easy.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that. Man, it's great to have you here, man.
Thank you so
Good to
much.
have you here.
Fantastic, great personality. I follow you. Yeah, of course.
O'Shea, superstar.
I'm a big fan of himself and his father.
Yes. Your dad is a vibe.
I know.
A complete
I know.
vibe.
I gave him a 3-month ban on my Instagram
Wow.
because he was stealing all my girlfriends.
Oh, man,
Wow.
I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Like they just comment, "Oh my God, you're cute, but your dad is cuter."
Yeah.
Okay.
But speaking about your Instagram and speaking about your dad, now how have you been able to, you grew yourself from a TV presenter, a comedian, and now a social media personality. So how do you manage the attention from women?
From women.
Yes.
I've always had attention from women. I'm trying to be modest.
It's okay, it's all right. Do your thing, Hero. Do
Yeah?
your thing.
No, but it's true. Like I've always had attention from women. You know,
Like
like
you would have attention when you're showing them your chest and
my dear,
You
it's
small,
the
small hair.
market. It's the market. You know, we have to sell the market. You know, like all those kids, like, you know, as a kid, like, oh, Atutu boy, yo, fine baby, you know. So I've always had women around me. Even when I was a teenager, I've always had women around me. So it's, I'm used to it.
I'll tell you something. You caught my attention, especially when you started doing satire. The thing you did with the famous blogger,
Yeah.
TV channel and everything, and I thought that was fantastic.
Thank
the
you.
fact is, and I'll let you guys know here and now, that I am jealous of you. Sometimes we bump into each other at the stores and everything, and I'm like, ah, drats, there is again. The person I wanted to be. But if I was your age and with the environment that we have now when social media is actually a thing,
Yeah.
I dare say that I would have been you. Yes, because that's what I wanted to do. I love that, and I love the fact that you've actually taken it and formed your own personality. You've left that and then done your own thing. This is Hero Daniels. I love the isolation games. I was following it. I never let you see me on it, but I was following you all throughout. It was fantastic. You do the reviews for the reality shows and everything. That's fantastic. It is top notch, and I congratulate you on that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Now you have to
I
say
feel very
something nice
flattered.
about.
No, you don't have to say anything nice about him.
No, I mean, I always follow you too. I like
my
the fact
days.
that you know, ride your power bikes and everything. And I think you have a very phenomenal voice. A voice that was formed, you know, millions
for
of
me.
years. You know. So, I mean, if you hear Mazino's voice, that's why I don't think I'll ever invite Mazino to my wedding, because by the time I introduce him to my wife, I'm like, oh, hi wife, this is Mazino.
Should I leave you guys?
No, I'm just saying.
All right.
My wife
Can
might
I-
just leave me for him.
Hero, I think people's gaydar are going crazy. Let's just leave it. It's
Thanks for the bro love. Do you guys want to hug now?
No, don't worry.
Oh, okay, so moving on. I want to talk about the isolation games.
Yeah.
Now, how was your creative process for that game?
To be honest, I never expected it to be that big.
Yeah.
You know, so the pandemic hit and I was bored, and I'm like, okay, I know I have a couple of followers, so let me just try and entertain them. Let me try and engage them.
Yeah.
I literally used a cardboard sheet and a marker, and I wrote down the games, and then I just came up with the idea, okay, why not have a spinning board? And I started, and one of my followers from America, Mr. Joseph Nantoma, was like, how can you play a game show without money? I'm going to sponsor it from the first day.
Nice.
Wow.
So I had sponsorship from the very first day. So
day.
sometimes you don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step in faith.
Yeah.
And every other thing will fall in place. So we started doing it back to back every single day. I think by December last year, we had given out close to 7 million naira.
No.
We had done, yes.
Are you serious?
I never thought from that money. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, we even had to we made so much money that we had to do isolation games food drive, where we had to like give back. So we went to the inner cities, we distributed food and everything.
Fantastic.
And I'm happy to announce to you that isolation games is going on TV.
Boom.
Yes, I was going to go there.
Fantastic. I mean, look at that progression.
Yeah.
You nailed everything down to a T, and that is fun. That's what any social media influencer actually wants to see that their efforts are going to get to.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic. Now, it's going to be on TV. It's much like the reality shows that we see.
Exactly. Exactly. So this time around, instead of playing virtually with the guest, I'm going to the guest's house. So my first guest is Mercy, okay?
Yeah.
So I filmed in her house. So she did the most ridiculous things. She drank raw egg in front of camera. She ran to her neighbor's house and knocked on the neighbor's door. And then when the neighbor opened, she just asked the neighbor who they breathe. The guy was confused, like, what's happening?
Like who they breathe?
Who they breathe? Yes, like the Davido, who they breathe? Who they breathe? Juliet, who they breathe? So like the most ridiculous things, I had to tell her to go to her closet and change into a tomboy outfit. It was crazy. Like it was crazy.
I can't wait to see it.
It was crazy.
I also love your parodies.
Thank you.
They're stupid.
But how do you feel? I know you recently did one with Nonso NSE about the twin brothers, the twin musicians.
Exactly.
Okay, so Paul actually blocked us.
Oh
no!
I'm serious.
I was going to say, how did you handle the comeback?
So Nonso just said, okay, you know what? I have this great idea, and I know you're the only one that can interpret, this character. Come and be my twin brother. And I'm like, Nonso, this thing that you wrote, it will cause trouble.
Yes.
I said, no problems. Let's cause the trouble. So we decided to do the parody, and when we posted the video, I noticed that I couldn't tag Rudeboy. You get? I couldn't tag Rudeboy. Nonso couldn't tag Rudeboy.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
So apparently, when we posted it, Rudeboy immediately saw it and he blocked both of us.
Straight up.
But Peter saw it and he just, he just left it.
Let's let the audience see exactly what we're talking about. Maybe you see why he was that vexed. This is what we're playing right now. This is that parody.
Timo!
I like it. Slow down.
That's it. Now, I was wondering how you were actually how you do handle all the, what do you call it now?
Trolling?
The trolling itself that comes from it, because these guys have fans themselves.
Exactly.
We're just talking on the coffee just about trolls and how people can't say their mind these days on social media for fear that people will come at them. And I'm sure that you've experienced your fair share of that as well, haven't you?
Funny enough, that was what this video was about. So yeah, the Psquare fans are very passionate and they're like, okay, you guys should come back together. And because of that, they're like, we don't care the music you put out as Peter or as Paul. So we're like, you guys fail to realize that these twins, in as much as they're twins, they're also human beings first. They have feelings, you know.
They have individual lives.
They have their individual lives. So that's why we said, I hate the way you troll me. So we are just sort of speaking as Peter and Paul. In as much as, yes, you guys are not happy with our breakup, but stop trolling me. You know, so we're actually preaching. We were actually for them, but unfortunately, I think
Rudeboy
misinterpreted it.
It's all good. We love what you do. It's fantastic. Stick around. You're not going anywhere. It's your game master versus my game master. Let's do this. We've got the game coming up.
It's about to get real.
Yes, indeed. And I picked out a very special game just because you were coming. I changed the game. So, are you ready for the games?
Of course. I was ready.
Are you ready for the games?
I am ready.
Because we got that coming up right now. So stay tuned. It's going to be the games right after with Hero Daniels.